Day 1460. Day 1460. Final day, man. Final flipping day. Back to work tomorrow. I'm so tempted to extend it, but yeah, I haven't got any reason. I'm definitely feeling a lot better, even though I'm pretty sure I still have kidney stones, multiple, or at least them in their early stages. I don't know if they'd still be classified as kidney stones, but yeah, like I did say, when I looked at the scans, there were multiple things, like about 3 in one, 2 in another. But they're currently not really bothering me. May it stay like that. I'm hoping that I do pass them. I think I need to do up my anyways, ooh, froggy in the throat. I need to up my water intake. I mean, I need to actually set up this water filter and stop being long. But yeah, I was talking to, would I call him a friend? I think we'll say more a friendly acquaintance, and I don't even mean that in a bad way, just because this is someone who I've known of and known for a while. Getting a phone call. Gonna have to air that for now. Priorities, managing the workload, if you will. But yeah, it's someone who I've known for literally like years, but never actually met in person. I know what they look like. They know what I look like. We've spoken and even like message and stuff, but I don't know. I would say, yeah, because I've never met them in person. I don't even know. I mean, I guess I possibly could still class them as a friend, but yeah, I've never met up with them, like gone out or anything. I've literally, if it weren't for seeing pictures or videos of them, I wouldn't know what they look like. You know, it's one of them ones, and again, it's been, because I think I met them via social media, and I can't remember how. I can't remember how we initially started talking, but anywho, chatting with them today, and a thingy came up, and it sparked a bit of a conversation. And it's kind of got me thinking. This is something I've been considering, but after the conversation, I really did get thinking and kind of started considering it a bit more. Basically, just quit the yapping, get to the point. Starting up a podcast, and the topic of the podcast would be, maybe even the title, what I hear no one talk about. So basically topics, particularly as you become older, get into adulthood and all that jazz. Exactly those topics that you either feel never get spoken on or very rarely get spoken on, or, you know, don't get spoken on enough. So, for example, things like financial aspects of life as an adult. So, you know, granted, this one probably not so much over the past few years. I mean, I follow channels like this where financial literacy is spoken about in great detail and depth, and it's encouraged, and, you know, people giving lessons on how to become financially savvy and literate. But obviously going back before the kind of explosion happened, so, you know, how to manage your money, you know, knowing processes about how to rent and what this means, what that means. Not just knowing what a mortgage is, but how to even apply to get a mortgage. Because there are so many people, and granted, there are probably plenty of people out there who are like, well, obviously I know this. Many don't, many still don't. There's, just purely from a financial perspective, there are so many people, and myself included, who weren't taught about a whole manner of things and just had to be freestyling it and just learning on the fly. And then wondering why, well, hold on, this is so crucial to how society functions. Like, we all need a place to live. If you're not buying a place, then you're renting a place. But I don't even know where to begin. Like, who do I contact? What's a reference? You know that, but what's a bloody thingy? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh shoot, what's the name, man? Oh, this is gonna bug me. A guarantor. That's it. What's a guarantor? All of these type of things, man. And again, this is just the whole financial aspect. These are crucial to functioning in daily adult life, and there are many that just know nothing about it or are just poorly equipped. And then, of course, you can go into far more deeper, more depressing topics about, well, no one really speaks on, or at least I don't really hear people speak on the transition one goes through or can go through of the whole once a man, twice a child thing. So you're a child, you're raised by possibly your parents or at least a parent figure if you're lucky. And if they remain around in your life, seeing them grow older and become less capable, and then you potentially having to take on the mantle of now playing the role of the parent whilst they go back to the role of a child. And it's not even so much about that happening, because just through, logical cause and effect, we can understand that would happen. Obviously, people getting older, becoming less capable, but more so the potential things to expect and how that could affect a person mentally and emotionally, having to see someone who was once so capable and strong now in a position of weakness and vulnerability and requiring your assistance and help, sometimes to an extreme degree, to the point whereby the person that fed you, you now have to feed them. The person that clothed you, you now need to clothe them. The person that provided for you, you now need to provide for them. And just what that can do to a person mentally and emotionally, financially as well, obviously. I don't really hear people talk about the knock-on effect that has and how it was something that many people never even occurred to people. I wouldn't even know mentally how you prepare for that, but just the fact that it's not spoken about, so you don't even get an opportunity to prepare for it. Many people, obviously, we can't speak on everyone, but yeah, it's quite something, man. I think there's a ton of things that some things I've thought of and other things that haven't even come to mind, whereby so many things that just people don't speak on or don't speak on enough. And my idea would be to possibly put out a podcast speaking on that and getting at least one person on and talking on these topics to get it out there, maybe to shine a light on things that people weren't aware of, so they could potentially be prepared for things that may be hitting them in the face later on down the line, or for people who are experiencing it to, I do kind of hate this quote or phrase, but to give them a safe space, because it could really be that, and to let them know that they're not alone and there are other people going through the same thing, or there are people who they can latch onto and sympathise with, empathise with. I think it could work. I think I'd be quite rubbish at it, because I think whilst I feel I can have good conversations with people, I don't think I'm an experienced conversationalist whereby I could sit down with anyone and just have a conversation flowing. Like, there are some people out there who, even if they don't like the person or get on with the person, they can keep a conversation flowing, and I think that is a very specific skill set that not everyone, and probably not even a lot of people, possess. Even I was thinking about people like Graham Norton, who, when you think about it, and I have observed this, and I have observed this, and I will look into this more. I'm really gonna probably try and start scrutinising this, and not just him, but him as an example. This man is very good at holding a conversation, man. Like, he really is, and avoiding making things awkward, even in times when his celebrities, because he owns them, the celebrities that he gets on, even if they're potentially about to make a moment very awkward, he manages just to keep it moving. It's very skillful, man. Very, very skillful. Yeah. Perhaps obviously I'd need to practice, and I'm sure it'd just be trial and error, but this is something that I might actually do. I mean, it would definitely take me out of my comfort zone, which I probably need to do. I do need to do. I need to take myself out of my comfort zone one way or another. But yeah, 2026 maybe. I might have to invest in some equipment, maybe. Food for thought, but yeah, that's probably the main thing that got me thinking today. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not making any guarantees, no promises, because I don't want to be, oh yeah, I'm doing this, and then 6 months later nothing's done. So we'll say maybe. Apart from that, I'll work tomorrow. Door. Son. Flip's sake. Winding me up, man. Anywho, shoot, I need to upload this video. Not looking forward to tomorrow, but you know what? Nothing in this life is permanent, but specifically bad things in this life are not permanent. The good thing about bad things is they will all come to an end. Unless, of course, we're going to keep on getting reincarnated, which I don't think, if that is the case, I'm not sure if I'm completely mad at that. There's many things I would like to experience, which I haven't, or that I have, and I would like to re-experience. Like being young again, you know? Although the way the world is going, I might be able to relive that. Shouts out to science. Big up, big up. Anywho, it's day 1460. I will catch you tomorrow for day 1461.